We just recently got a report that Jenna Ortega, among other actresses we've heard Marvel Studios was interested in, is closing in on landing a Marvel Studios role. And the one we are talking about today is Spider-Woman. Now, yeah, we've already seen multiple Spider-Woman on film, but this would be like the Spider-Woman that everybody would assume would be part of Marvel Studios. Okay, just so we are all on the same page, we are talking about the Spider-Woman, like this one right here, Jessica Drew, who is co-owned by Marvel Studios, Disney, and Sony, and not these Spider-Woman and Madam Web, who are owned by, well, Sony, and we've seen that and the result and what happens. So, let's talk about what's going on with Spider-Woman specifically. Again, talking about this one, just so we're all clear. So apparently they are bringing the character into live action due to the failure of Madam Web and those Spider-Woman going nowhere due to the damage that brand did. It's time for Sony to rethink its plans. Allegedly, now they've agreed, okay, Marvel Studios, introduce your own Spider-Woman, and yes, it can be Jessica because you guys own her, but you don't own the Spider-Woman thing. And apparently that was the holdup, which we kind of knew for a while. Well, apparently Jenna Ortega is one of the frontrunners that's rumored to be, well, in talks for this role, along with another name we've heard circle Marvel, which is Sadie Sink, who's been rumored to be playing possibly Songbird, but we don't know. Apparently, she might have passed upon that or didn't fit what they needed for Songbird, so now she's in talks to join as Spider-Woman. Now, obviously, this would mean that they're going in a much younger direction for Spider-Woman, but if you really think about it, this then gives them room for the character to grow to be a part of the MCU for the foreseeable future, and also how she bounces around the Marvel Universe. Are they going to change some elements of her story to be related to Spider-Man? Because I kind of think you would have to, due to Spider being in the name. Or maybe I'm just overlooking it because, hey, the Thunderbolts don't have Thunderbolt Ross in it, so, you know, that's a thing. But hey, speaking of that's a thing, yeah, Sydney Sweeney might apparently be up for the role of Spider-Woman as well, and that might have been confused with Black Cat. Now, this would be interesting because wouldn't that mean she's just playing another version of Spider-Woman because she already played one? Like, that's a little weird, you know? But hey, it's not like anybody but me actually saw Madam Web, so what do I know? Maybe it'll work. I don't know. It's interesting because this is the most we've ever heard about potential names at the same time being related to the casting of a character. So it makes me believe that if there is an idea in place, they want it to happen soon. And I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they try to shoehorn the Spider character into Spider-Man 4. It could work. So I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. But what's your guys' take on these names and who do you think? Because we heard previously Jenna Ortega was locked in as White Tiger, but most of those scoops and info has been scrubbed by the people that stated it, so who knows.